Happy New Year! Begin listening. A G podcast.
Fellow auto detailers, welcome to the show that features interviews with today's most successful auto detailers. This is the Auto Detailing Podcast. Here's your host, Jimbo Balaam.
Today is December 25th, 2014, and in replace of today's quick tip, I want to take the opportunity to wish everyone listening either on December 25th or at a future date a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays. I want to use this opportunity to just thank all of you that have me in your earbuds right now, that are listening to me in the car while you polish on a car, returning a customer's car, sitting in your shop, sitting on your hands, doing whatever you do while you listen to me and other podcasts. And I really want to just take the opportunity to thank you for subscribing to this show, for listening, for being faithful to it, for emailing me words of encouragement to keep going. The feedback has just been phenomenal. For writing reviews, you guys are amazing. And I love what this podcast is doing for the industry, above and beyond me and myself. Just the camaraderie that I've just felt and seen through detailers, and I'm just so excited. When I broke into the industry about 8 years ago, it was ego-driven. No one would share any secrets or any tips or anything. And even though that is still prevalent within the industry and may never go away, the up-and-coming generation of detailers, along with the knowledgeable class act detailers of yesteryear, is just phenomenal. So I want to thank all my guests that have come on the show, all the guys listening, all the future guys listening for when they listen to this episode years down the line. Super excited for what this industry has to offer for all of us, if we could just somehow manage to band together, and I hope to be a small sliver of that through the podcast. So Merry Christmas today. If you're listening to this in the car, on the way to your in-laws or your family's house, hello to your family from my family. Heather, my wife, Reagan, my daughter, and James, I like to call him the future owner-operator of Jimbo's Auto Detailing and the Auto Detailing Podcast. And when they're old enough to talk, I'm definitely going to have them on the show for you guys. Looking at my daughter Reagan doing some voiceover work for me for the podcast. But from my family to your family or to you, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Thank you for being such a faithful listener. And look out for an episode releasing next week. That'd be the first. I'm going to pull the curtain back and reveal what we have to come for 2015. We're going to absolutely blow the doors off podcasting, detailing, everything, and we're going to do it together. Because when we band together, that's when we're most profitable. That's when we're most effective. And can't wait to show the world what us as a group of detailers can do. So thank you guys again. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. And if you have any ugly sweater pictures from parties that you've been to, ugly Christmas sweaters, post them on the Facebook page, facebook.com/Auto Detailing Podcast, or email them to me, Jimbo@AutoDetailingPodcast.com. Love to see ugly Christmas sweaters, or just Christmas sweaters in general. If you don't think it's ugly, that's okay. It probably is. Never really seen a good Christmas sweater. But anyway, I'd love to share some of those with you guys on the podcast and really extend the community that we have grown together. So if you got some of those, let's have a good laugh this holiday season. Hey, don't eat too much tonight, all right?
Thanks for listening to another episode of the Auto Detailing Podcast. Head on over to AutoDetailingPodcast.com to read our full show notes, blog post, updates, and even sign up for our newsletter so you can be the first to hear about the latest and greatest all things auto detailing podcast. And don't forget, if you leave us a rating and review on iTunes, it'll help us reach other auto detailers just like you, and you may even get a shout out at the top of a future episode. Thanks for listening. We'll see you on the next episode.